We're going to be changing a window screen today. Keep watching our video, we'll show you how we do that. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jeff Lepard from jefflepard.com. Today, we're going to be changing a window screen. So as you can see, there's a hole in the window screen here, and we're going to be taking the screen out using the package that you can buy at your local department store, such as Home Depot. Use that window kit, which includes the screen, the tools to do it, and we're going to use that to change this existing screen to a new screen so that in the summertime bugs and different things can't get in. So first thing we need to do is just to access the screen. We just have to move the window out. Depending on your type of window at your house, it may be a little different, but this window has two clips on the top and bottom. So we're just going to pull the window out, move it out of the way a little bit. That way we can access the screen and remove the screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that right now. Just going to push down on the clips here, and that releases the window lock. Slide the window over. So now this is flapping here. And then depending on your type of screen at home, here I have two little clips here. I'm pushing them out to kind of push the screen out. And as I push, I can access the screen. Just be careful not to send the screen outside, and make sure you got a little bit of a grip on it. This has been in here a little while, so you can tell it's a little bit tight. Just gonna wiggle that a bit. And of course, once you get the screen out, you could also, it's a good idea to clean around the frame of any dirt and debris that's kind of holding up the screen. And that also helps too as well. You can also use, after you clean it, a little bit of WD-40 to slide the screen in, and we'll show you how we do that as well. So here we go, we got the screen out. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this downstairs, and then I'll show you the next part, how we're actually gonna change this. Okay, so we're downstairs now. We're ready to remove the old screen and apply the new screen. So what I have in front of me is the window kit that you can use to replace the screen. This is an easy to make kit, screen kit. And what you'll get is this particular kit, you'll get 36 inches by 84 inches, which will cover X amount of windows, whatever that would cover. You're going to cut it to size. It comes with the seal. That's actually, you're going to use the applicator tool. It comes with this plastic applicator tool and the seal that's actually going to go into the edges of the screen. And that's what's going to hold your screen in place. So this is an option. You can use everything in the kit that will get it done. I also have another tool. I like to use this metal one. It's a little stronger. It's a little easier to install. It doesn't matter which one you use. You can use the plastic one that comes with the kit, and that's fine. It will work. Or if you want to, if you're going to do more of these more often, you can actually buy a proper tool that's a little more sturdier, a little more weight to it, and I just find it goes in a lot easier. But nevertheless, either or will work and will do the job. So first thing we need to do is we just need to take this out of the package. Okay, so that's ready to go. So what we're going to do now is I need to remove the old screen from this, from the window here. So we're going to, we got to get the old seal out, and you can use anything. I like to use a knife just to get access to the old seal here that's holding it in. And then once you get it out, it should just pull out, provided that it's not so old and battered up that it'll just break in pieces. Okay, so okay. this part's coming out. Okay, so we've got the old sealant out of the frame, and also the screen is now gone. You have to make sure you get the frame very clean, otherwise the new sealant won't fit snugly into the frame. So just make sure you clean out the groove in here along the screen and along the frame, and then you should be okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to unroll this, and we're going to do a pre-cut. It's going to be bigger than the frame itself, and then we're going to install the sealant that's going to hold the screen in place, and then you can do your final trim afterwards. So I'm just going to roll this out like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure you leave enough room to play with. Okay, so there we go. Lots of room there. Take a nice sharp knife. I'm just going to cut it across here. And like so. There we go. Okay. So now you have your screen. So what you need to do is flip this around onto the proper side. Just place it over where you're going to be working. Just do it this way. Okay, so now this is the sealant that you're gonna push into the grooves with the tool. Okay, so we're just gonna start applying the sealant into the frame for the screen. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start at one end, and what you want to do is as you're applying, you just want to make sure it doesn't matter as soon as you start, but once you get going and you get the one side in, and then by the time you get down to the other side, your last two sides, you're going to have to make sure you have a little bit of pressure. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of slack on the screen. So once we do this L, it's now going to hold vertical and horizontal. So we actually have to, once we get to this point, we'll be pulling it a little bit just to make sure that we have some pressure. And then once we get over here, we'll be pulling the screen outward just to get rid of any kind of folding. So we're going to start right at this corner right now. So just gonna, and this is really tight, so we're probably gonna have to use our tool to get that in there. Okay, so we got it started. Okay, so now we're just going to cut the end off. Use a nice sharp knife. Okay, so now that the grommet sealant is in place, now what's left is just to trim the access screen off of the frame. I'm just going to use the sharp knife. You just got to be careful not to cut into the grommet, but you're just going to wedge your knife right along the sides. The screen cut's pretty easy as long as your knife is fairly sharp. So I'll just show you here. We're just going to start here on the outside of the grommet, because if you go on the inside, you're going to cut the screen. If you cut too much on anything on the other side, then you create a hole. So we're just going to start going down here, and just you can see the screen will start separating like so. See that? There we go. That's what you want, just to separate the screen on the outer side of the grommet. Okay, so now that the screen is ready for install, first thing we got to do is just make sure the frame where the lip of the screen sits in is clean. So we're just going to use that some Windex or some cleaner, any kind of cleaner, and just clean out, make sure that all the dirt and debris is free. You can see lots of dirt in the grooves here. Okay, so now that the frame is clean, we're going to go ahead and install our new screen. So this way. Okay, so we're just going to use a little bit of WD-40 just because we're not actually on the outside pushing the frame in, which would be easy. A little bit of WD-40 is a little bit of a cheat, and it'll help out for the snug fit, because right now I can't seem to get it completely flush. So we're going to use some of this WD-40 around and just snug that in. There we go, and that's it. Well, that's how we install the screen. So that's it for this video. Just want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the other videos. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment, anything you'd like to see, or comment on this video. Like, share our video, and we'll see you next time on the JeffLePardVideo.com. See you next time. Bye-bye.